Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, and the time has arrived. Season 9 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, the final season, is here. And I know I'm hyped. I assume everyone else is as well, but I'm definitely excited. This is it. This is going to be the final leg of this journey, which has taken 9 years now? I kind of wish they had gone the full 10. That would have been a bit more... I don't know, just sort of felt a bit more right. Stopping short is kind of a shame, but yeah, I guess they're ready to move on to other things, and that'll be G5, and who knows what that'll be like. That could be anything, but for the characters and the world that we've all loved for the past 9 years, this is going to be it. This is the start of the end. And fittingly, that's pretty much the name of the episode. It's called The Beginning of the End, which I know that's a title that's used a lot. I mean, for me, it mostly makes me think of the Ruby episode, but it definitely is something that shows up pretty often in various series. And here it is here. And I mean, it's obviously fitting from a meta standpoint because this is the final season, but I'm more intrigued about what it could mean in context. Yeah, why would it be the beginning of the end for the ponies? What sort of apocalyptic event could Equestria be facing, if that is indeed what we're suggesting with that? What kind of end are we even giving this show? I'm kind of suddenly very interested. Because I know nothing. I know there's been trailers and spoilers and leaked animatics or something out there, but I've never seen any of it. I'm pretty good at avoiding that kind of stuff, and I really don't know what this is going to be. I have very little idea of what direction we're taking, and probably know less than you do if you're watching this. So that should hopefully make this an interesting reaction. I did look up who the writers were because that's the one thing that I do like to know in advance for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't do that with any other show, but with MLP, I kind of follow that to some extent. And I'm pleased to see that it's Joanna and Christine, the writers of my favorite episode, Rarity Investigates, who, they sat out all of season 8 and the latter half of season 7. I think they were the story editors or whatever it's called for the first half of season 7, but then they kind of backed off and didn't really do anything on the show for a while. But now they're back and they're writing the premiere, and that has me pretty excited because I typically really like their work. The last episode they did was The Perfect Pair, and of course that's a favorite. And they also wrote A Royal Problem and a lot of the really good episodes in season 7. The premiere, both parts of it, and just good stuff there. So glad to see them back and writing this, and I'm hoping that's a sign of something good to come here. Not really sure what else to say. I'm just really excited to see what season 9 is going to be like and what we're going to get. I know everyone has their hopes for what we get before the end of the show. I'm just going to see what they have. I don't really have anything I'm dead set on. Except maybe at least one more just solidly Rarity episode. I would like that. But beyond that, I just want it to be good. I just want this to be a final grand celebration of the series that we've all loved, and I hope that's what we get here. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. And here we go. Alright, Twilight. Where are we to in a hurry? With others.
Oh, good. We're all here.
Interesting that Twilight's the last to arrive. You'd think she'd be one of the first. Maybe just after Rainbow Dash.
because something could be terribly wrong. Some pony turned bad, another evil creature back for revenge.
Don't you think you're being a little paranoid?
I mean, that's kind of what we're all expecting from a premiere,
Such a hurry.
to be honest.
Good point. No better than to make us worry. Plus, I like it when he runs so fast, the walls get all blurry.
Gotta love Pinkie Pie.
Girls, thank
Oh.
you so much for coming.
What's wrong? What can we do?
That's just it. Nothing's wrong. Everything's perfect.
Okay.
Did y'all call us down here just to tell us that?
Is Celestia trolling again?
Respect, Majesties. You might want to save your urgent summons for matters that are a bit more, well, urgent.
Yeah, you tell him already.
Well, there is more to it. Equestria is currently enjoying its longest period of harmony in recent years.
Okay, well, that's
And it's
good.
all thanks to you, Twilight. And your friends, of course.
Who? Us? Oh, sure.
It's about time you noticed.
Thank you. Because of your efforts, there's been less and less for us to do.
So, after much consideration, my sister and I have decided it is time for us to retire.
Okay, well, that seems
News. The royal
a bit
family is
sudden.
retiring.
And of course, Discord's there immediately.
Take over? Who
That's,
will run it? Will it be someone tall, dark, and handsome, or will it be the Lord of
Just-
Chaos?
Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be you, Discord.
Oh, fine. Go with the obvious choice.
I don't know if Twilight's ready for this. This is... Yeah. Seems like a lot to just suddenly lay on her. Like, I mean...
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat.
Magic makes it all complete. Very best friends.
You're retiring? Princesses can retire?
Of course we can. I, for one, am looking forward to a little R&R. Maybe a trip to Silver Shoals.
And you want me
I mean-
to take your place?
Mm-hmm. With the help of your friends.
You had a 1,000-year break, Luna, so I
We can't
Surprised
think of
you've had
any
enough.
pony more worthy.
already.
Over the years, we've watched you grow. You faced task after task, challenge after challenge,
Countless adversities. Yeah. Get it.
and you've always prevailed.
Thank you, but that doesn't mean that we're ready to do what you do.
Oh, of course.
What
you
do
are.
they do?
I realize this is a
I mean, I
lot
guess we
to
kind of
take
saw
in,
that
but-
Makes
in,
perfect
like,
sense.
Royal Problem, but...
Awesome. Does this mean we get all your powers?
I call dibs on showing up in every pony's dreams. You can't be ready to step into their horseshoes just like that.
If the
Doesn't
princesses
Rarity
think it's
already have
time
that
to
power?
retire,
Showing
we're
up in
not a bad
dreams?
choice. We always have Equestria's best interest.
Yeah, I think
at
she
heart.
does.
That's a fair point, which should be taken into consideration when we have a roundtable discussion. Well, I'm in. Dumplings will all need a complete wardrobe
Yeah,
update.
yeah.
And I would love to pick your brain about main maintenance when you have a moment. As long as we all have each other, I'm sure we can do it.
Aw.
Protectors of Equestria on 3. 1, 2. If you're all on board, I guess I am too.
All right.
It'll be a bit of an adjustment, but I imagine the transfer of power will be a lengthy process, which will give
Actually, we just need a few days to put together a little ceremony.
a few days. But that's so soon. Shouldn't there be some sort of training program that lasts weeks? No, months, if not years.
Everything you've gone through over the years has been a training program.
Okay, but there's got to be a guide or a rule book.
Yes, I have it right here.
Oh.
How to Rule Equestria by No Pony Make Pretend Smith.
The friendship journal you wrote yourselves is a better guide than any we could provide. We have the utmost confidence.
Gotta love the
in you.
hyperventilating.
Hope you'll have the same in yourself.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, I'm absolutely certain she does.
I am not confident about this at all.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought. I was being sarcastic before. What? This is all so predictable. Now's the part where you all tell little Sparkle here that everything is going to be fine, but she won't believe you. Oh, I don't need to be here for this.
Why are you here?
It's just,
It's like
I know
you
I
just
said
showed
yes,
up.
but then they said in a few days, and there's still so much to figure out. It's all happening so fast.
Wow.
I think I need some.
Go, Rarity.
I'll feel much better.
Once you make a plan.
Oh, wow. It's like you
Knew you were going to react this way? We did.
Yeah.
Classic Twilight.
They know you well.
twilighting. You
Twilighting.
made me a verb?
It's not a bad thing. We just know you have a process.
Stage 1. You get big news and you're like, no! But then you pace and you chart, you worry. It's okay. You go ahead in Twilight and we'll be here for you.
You're all acting so calm, but this is a big deal. What do we do if something big happens and the princesses aren't there to help?
Well,
If you think about it, they literally almost never help. They'll always win! Like when Sombra...
Gotta love the meta jokes.
Or when Chrysalis pretended to be Cadence, or when Kira came back and absorbed all the magic, or the other time Chrysalis tried to take over, or with Cozy Glow in the school. Am I missing anything? Pony of Shadows.
Starlight when she was evil.
Discord when he was evil.
Do Flim and Flam count?
I don't think they do.
We've almost always done things without the princess's help. Which makes sense now, because it was all just training for you to take over.
And it worked. I mean, if you think about it, there hasn't been a single villain that we couldn't defeat. Phew.
Also, you didn't mention the Storm King, I don't think, did you?
I will defeat Twilight Sparkle and her
Chrysalis?
friends, and they will pay for stealing my kingdom.
Wow. Yeah, you need to pull it together, Crystal. Oh, and,
T-Rex.
It is Lord Tirek. And what is it now?
I just want to make sure you can see my best friend's rock sculpture from over there.
okay. Oh. Okay, well this could be interesting. Just a giant villain team up? Is that what we're getting? Oh. Oh! I don't know how, but that's interesting.
Lord Tirek,
A changeling? See? She gets it.
Chrysalis, queen of the changelings, or at least I will be when I'm restored to my rightful place.
So who's bringing them together, though?
What do you want?
Ah! Oh, golly. We didn't... I thought you freed us from Tartarus.
Tartarus. Whoever pulled you from there must have been some pony very powerful indeed.
Okay, well, this is interesting.
King Sombra, you have returned. Why did you bring us here?
And,
He didn't.
oh.
It was I.
We got a new one, too.
You may call me Grogar.
I see.
The Grogar?
I thought that you were a legend.
I've heard of you.
It's another G1 villain, right?
I assure you, I am very
He was
real.
referenced
And you
before.
have all been brought here as part of my plan to rid Equestria of Twilight Sparkle and her friends once and for all.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
I am so sorry, but the name Grofar? It just doesn't ring any bells.
Grogar! I have been away too long if my name no longer strikes fear into the heart of one
where
so
were you?
tiny. Perhaps a demonstration of power is in order?
Oh. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Grogar is ancient and extremely powerful. The land that would become Equestria was a mere collection of farms and pastures until he declared himself emperor of all he saw. I remember hearing tales of his tyranny when I was young.
I have also heard of the first Emperor of Equestria.
It's weird.
The father of
Sombra.
I gave life to the foulest of creatures and allowed them
Sombra
to
having
fulfill,
lines. That's
taking what they wanted and destroying the rest. My reign was a glorious, fear-soaked epoch of darkness in Equestria.
Until Gusty the Great rose up
Oh.
and banished you.
That fool believed taking my bell would defeat me, but she only weakened me temporarily.
T-Rick is really old. No offense, you look great. What did he know about you when he was young? We have super different ideas about what...
I'm not really sure what Cozy adds to this team.
I've spent millennia gathering power, biding my time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to seize control of Equestria. And watching all of you, I've seen each of your humiliating defeats at the hooves of 6 puny ponies. And you know why they've always bested you?
Because they cheat.
Because they are annoyingly lucky.
I'm just a kid, so...
It is because
Wow.
they work together. Where one is weak, another is strong, and thus unified, they are a formidable force. But we shall use their own strategy to defeat them.
What are you
I don't know.
suggesting?
I suggest
Teamwork
nothing.
doesn't seem natural to
I
this group.
demand that you join me, and together Equestria will be ours.
I don't do ours. I only do mine.
Okay.
I will take back the Crystal Empire on my own.
Well,
and
Sombra gets to
I
have a
will
personality
destroy any
now.
pony who gets in my way.
Such confidence. Go. Try to take back your kingdom. I shall send you there myself. If you prevail, you may keep it. But when you fail, you will submit to me.
And if I refuse this deal?
Then I shall return you to the darkness from which you were summoned.
Fine. But this is a waste of time, as I will crush those who defy me. I will defeat all who get in my way.
Oh.
I advise the rest of you to prepare to work together.
Well, working together sounds an awful lot like making friends, so... You two are in luck, because I know all about...
Yeah. Well, this could be interesting.
You in here? With the school closed for the summer, I didn't think any pony would be here.
Oh.
So much to do, not enough time?
Wow.
I already did that. Wait, nope, I didn't. Oh, not enough time!
Help! She's spiraling! We're at the my plan needs a plan stage of a total Twilight meltdown!
Oh, got it.
Twilight!
Did I write down eliminate redundant lists on my School of Friendship to-do list or my personal to-do list? Twilight! Ah! Starlight! Oh, good, you're here. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Hang on. I had talk to Starlight written down on one of these. Just let me find it so I can cross it off.
Wow.
You are twilighting hard.
Did you say twilighting too? Well, excuse me.
Yeah, it's
This is
taking
the first
off.
time I've ever been asked to run a whole kingdom.
You're right. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Ah, here it is. I wrote it down. Starlight, you have blossomed into one of the strongest, smartest, most caring ponies I know, and I can't think of any pony better to leave in charge of my castle in the School of Friendship, so what do you think?
Oh.
What? You want me to take care of the castle and run the school?
Yes?
I can't.
I mean, it's...
I'm not ready. What happened the last time you left me in charge? And now you want me to do it permanently? What if I don't do the right things?
Wow.
What if? Starlight, get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, stop
You've
twilighting.
risen to every challenge you've ever faced. You can do anything you put your mind to. You've got this.
And so do you. See what I did there? You just said everything you need to hear.
Ha ha ha, nice try. But running a school and running a country are two very different things. Now, if you don't mind, I have 7,432 more things to take care of before I become the new ruler of Equestria.
Wow.
It was a valiant effort.
Okay, well, we're just going all over. Oh. Okay, we got the guards doing something. That's... Oh, and we got those Nice! Yeah, they're really bringing everything in. The helmets from the...
The guard says Sombra's breached the castle.
Hurry, Twilight. We need you. Do you have Flurry Heart?
I thought you had her.
Oh. Well...
You won't get away with this.
Oh, but I already have.
Ooh. Oh.
With the crystal heart now in my possession, there is nothing to stop me from ruling the Crystal Empire. Kneel before Sombra. Long live the king.
Well, that's bad.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
Oh.
Sure thing. But if you're going to be the ruler of Equestria, you may want to work on your penmanship. This looks like it says, Cadence sent an emergency message, Sombra's back, and he's taking over the Crystal Empire.
That's exactly what it says.
But how is that possible? I thought the Crystal Heart had dispelled him into the ether.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But he's back, and it's up to us to save the Empire and my family.
Shouldn't somebody tell Celestia and Luna?
Ooh, good point. One of us should probably
That's weird,
look in
Discord.
the real rulers
That's really
of
weird.
Equestria.
No. If we're going to run Equestria, we'll need to handle things like this on our own.
Oh, Twilight. Could this mean that you finally have the confidence to ascend to the throne like the princesses believe you can?
What is Discord even after?
Unless you'd consider taking care of Sombra for us?
Oh, no. You're absolutely right. You learn how to handle these things.
Wow. Wow. Discord.
Handling things on
Discord
our own is
could not
all
be
well and
bothered.
good, but last time we defeated Sombra with the Crystal Heart. What if he has it already? How are we gonna stop him?
Did the number on that change? I think it was 20,000 before. Maybe I just...
With the elements of
Misread.
harmony. With those, we can defeat any pony.
Okay.
Even Sombra.
No. You didn't need the elements the last time you defeated Sombra. And I'm not sure that using them still counts as handling things on your own.
My family is in danger.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any chances.
She's got a point.
Ugh, fine.
What's his problem?
Starlight, can you stay here and take care of the school? I've got you covered.
Go Starlight. Alright, bringing out the elements. Oh.
It's cute that you think that will do anything.
It might not, but they will.
Well,
Cavalry's here!
How can I be surprised when I'm waiting to show all of you your greatest fear?
oh. Okay, well. Oh.
Oh, Twilight.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Equestria was in your care, and you let it be destroyed.
Oh.
You should all surrender. Nothing can defeat your own fears.
We didn't need to defeat them. We just needed to face them long enough to distract you.
Shame we don't get to see the other fears. Kinda going a bit faster, I think.
It's cute that you think that'll do anything.
You may have won the battle, but I shall win the war!
Yeah, I'm not really impressed there, Sombra. Oh. Is that it for him?
Totally just wiped the castle with that guy.
I mean, if he was brought back before, maybe...
Thanks, Twilight.
That was fun!
magical battles go, that was a cakewalk.
Yeah.
Cakewalk.
Wow. Wow.
We did handle this pretty well, on our own.
Does this mean?
I still don't feel like I'm 100% ready, but will I ever?
Knowing you, nope.
I have you guys, and we have the elements. And together, we've never failed. We'll be okay.
Well,
Once again, Equestria is safe.
What should we do to celebrate? I vote for a cakewalk!
oh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think he was done. I really did not.
I don't know.
Oh, God! Did we just kill the tree? That could be bad. The Tree of Harmony is, okay, well that was a very, very interestingly paced, climax of that. You just really wrapped it up all super quickly. But then he's back immediately.
It is time for us to retire.
And you want me to take your place?
With the help of your friends, of course.
You may call me Rogar. Together, Equestria will be ours.
I will take back the Crystal Empire on my own.
How are we gonna stop him?
With the elements of harmony. With those, we can defeat any pony.
Okay. Yeah. But, I mean, the elements have shattered before. If we recall. That's kind of... that's going back to, like, the first episode. But...
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. Do you know you are my very best friends?
What just happened?
The Tree of Harmony can't really be gone, can it?
It can't be.
But it is! You thought you defeated me, but you led me right to the source of your power. Now that it's destroyed...
That's pretty clever there, Sombra. Oh.
He's right. With the elements gone, I don't know how we can defeat him.
Then we'll just have to beat him the whole set.
Okay, Rainbow, let's do this. Aw. Oh. Oh. Yeah, not looking so good here.
You're no match for me. I will finally rule the Crystal Empire. Wait, with you out of the way, I will rule all of Equestria.
Of course.
No!
Oh, yes. And I think I know exactly where I'll start.
Don't you dare say it.
Your sweet little hometown.
You leave Ponyville alone!
Or what? Without your elements, it would be so easy to control you.
Oh.
But there's no point. My conquering Ponyville is already your greatest fear.
What do we do? I don't know. The Tree of Harmony grew the elements. It kept the Everfree Forest under control. And now it's gone. Sombra will take over Equestria, and it's all my fault. I knew I wasn't ready to take the princess's place, but I never thought I'd mess up this badly.
Wow.
This is usually when you say something funny to lift our spirits. Sorry, nothing about this is funny.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be strong, but I just can't bear to think about poor Sweetie Belle under the spell of that monster.
Or those sweet little cake twins. Or Spike, or Starlight.
Or Angel, or any pony forced to do that.
Rainbow thinking about Starlight? Oh.
What the? Twilight? What are you doing?
We can't just stay here. I don't have a plan, and I don't know what I'm gonna do once we get out. But we can't just sit here and let Sombra make slaves of every pony we love.
Let me help. I'm faster.
Okay, we're gonna dig our way out. Oh. Okay.
I prefer to get my hooves dirty.
Move over, y'all.
Normally, I wouldn't dream of digging, but right
I mean,
now,
you.
show me the money.
Wow. Go ready. You do go mining, so that's similar. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Apple Bloom! It's me. Look at me, Sugar Cube. Twilight, you gotta free her. Please!
Oh. Well.
I can't. Without the elements, my magic isn't strong enough to stop Sombra's. Spike!
Oh.
Spike, where are you going? Starlight?
We must lay siege to Canterlot.
No! Snap out of it, you two! You're stronger than his magic! Sweetie Belle,
Starlight might be. Like, to be fair.
We can't reach
Aww.
them.
Oh.
He made them bake a black licorice fruitcake that says congratulations to our favorite Supreme Emperor King Sombra.
Okay, that doesn't really seem like Sombra, but wow. Wow.
Twilight, this is bad. Like, really bad.
I've never been so sad in my whole life. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to free them, but I don't know how to stop Sombra. Every pony was so sure I'd do such a great job. Well, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Could anything else possibly go wrong?
You never say that, Twilight.
With the Tree of Harmony gone, the Everfree Forest could grow out of control and threaten the town.
Yeah.
That's oddly specific.
It's happening.
Even if we figure out how to defeat Sombra and bring every pony back to Ponyville, if we don't stop the forest, there won't be a Ponyville to come back to.
I don't think it's this easy, Rainbow Dash. I mean, we tried this kind of thing last time. I do like seeing Rainbow with an axe, though. That's kind of cool. Oh.
You! Break it down!
Nice job using Big Mac. Where are Celestia and Luna?
Celestia and Luna are too cowardly to even stand against me. Equestria is mine!
Nice. Aww.
We've been at this for hours, but it's just growing back too fast.
Yeah, I mean, you...
We have to keep trying.
Wow. Oh. Okay. Well, good.
handle things on our own, but I've never been happier to see two ponies in my whole life.
Aw.
No pony is
Oh.
meant to handle this.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Swirl, the Tree of Harmony, it's...
I know. I alerted the princesses as soon as I
I mean,
could.
you're
I felt it when it happened.
the one who
Like part
planted
of my
it, so that makes
essence
sense.
just ceased to be.
I know what you mean. I'm sorry.
Don't be. I've more than enough magic in me to keep the Everfree Forest under control.
You can do that?
The pillars and I planted the Tree of Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think kept the forest under control before it did? It will take time, but with the princess's help, I can keep it at bay.
Oh. Oh, wow. Now we're really seeing him, what he can do. It's a powerful unicorn.
Sombra's back, and he's taken control of all of our friends.
We've left Canterlot defenseless. Twilight, you must go. Defend Equestria. And we shall contain the forest.
At least now we're back to just one problem.
About that, I think you have several problems brewing. Yeah? Oh wow, we got everyone.
He's all evil-y.
Sassy.
Gonna force us to
Took me a
fight
moment to
our
remember her
way
name.
our Friends?
Not if I can help it.
Come on, Rainbow. Oh, the Wonderbolts. Yeah, that makes it harder for you. Oh.
Okay, guess we need a different plan.
Twilight? I don't know. I'm not prepared to fight against the citizens of Equestria. I guess that's one more thing I'm not ready to do.
Well, we better figure out something quick, because none of them seem to have a problem with it.
Oh yeah, just all our familiar Canterlot Bunnies. Fancy Pants and Moon Dancer and...
We promise we'll let y'all out as soon as we can.
Will I go here? Or here? Or here? Or there? Huh?
Yeah, good old trick. But it works.
Gotcha! I don't know how long we can hold them off.
And holding them off isn't what we need anyhow. We need to get inside.
We can't just leave them here, all possessed and sombrified. What do we do, Twilight?
I don't know, but we can't stay here.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's a solution.
Sorry we couldn't help our friends, but I didn't know what else to do.
At least we're inside.
Yeah, all we have to do now is defeat King Sombra.
Oh. Okay, well.
No elements, no princesses? Seems like you're in a bit of a pickle.
Wow.
Or are you in more of a jam?
Wow.
Discord,
No.
what are you doing here?
Well, I was going to hang these up all over the castle to celebrate your coronation, but apparently it's a bit premature.
I'm so glad to see you. We could really use some all-powerful Lord of Chaos help right now.
Moi? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah, kind of the point, though, is you're supposed to be doing this on your own, but, I mean, I guess...
Discord, please.
Oh, fine. Just to be clear, I was really rooting for you to do this on your own and parlay that confidence boost into being the best protectors of Equestria you can be.
A little less talking and a little more helping.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you, Discord. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Okay, King Sombra, time to give up the crown.
Here to fight the good fight with nothing but your wits? Admirable, but foolish.
Cool. Well, this could be an interesting fight.
I guess it's on me to be the MVP today. I was betting on you, and I do hate being wrong. Although, if you think about it, I am your friend, so maybe you win because friendship wins.
Yeah.
Although Fluttershy should get most of the credit for that. She's my favorite.
We all know that. Oh. Oh.
Discord!
Huh.
Not even the Lord of Chaos can stand against me. I am truly the most powerful creature in Equestria.
Discord! We need you! Oh, please wake up. Please wake up. Discord!
Aww.
I'm so glad you're okay. We can't beat him without you.
You couldn't beat me with him either.
It would appear that you're on your own.
What did he do to her? Oh.
I have nothing left to give.
That's it then? We're doomed?
Of course you are. I can't believe it's taken you this long to realize it.
Interesting. Discord's power.
How shall I eliminate all this clutter in my throne room?
Listen to me. You don't need me. You don't need the princesses, and you certainly don't need the elements. Fluttershy, you will always be kind. Applejack, you will
Yeah, the elements
be honest.
come from within.
Rarity,
We've already...
You'll always be generous.
We all know this
And the
already.
Rainbow Dash will be loyal as can be. Pinky will always bring laughter wherever she goes.
Aw.
And Twilight, you are and always will be the embodiment of magic. You lost sight of what's in front of you. You're here together, willing to give everything you've got for Equestria. Nothing and no pony can ever take that away from you, because that's who you are.
It's going to take more than a sentimental speech to save you.
Discord's right. We've proven time and time again that the real magic is the six of us working together. With these girls by my side, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of what you can do or how much power you have.
You should be.
Oh.
You may knock us down, but we're gonna get back up again. And again.
Oh.
And again.
That was a cool move.
Once we're together, we will never stop trying to defeat you.
For our friends.
For our families. For our home. For Equestria.
There we go.
No, this can't be possible. Your magic can't defeat mine. I destroyed the source of your power.
Nope.
You can't destroy our friendship, Sombra. And we keep telling bad guys.
But y'all just...
I mean, it's an obvious conclusion, but this is
Friendship is magic.
how it's always worked. Oh, God. That looked a little more final than usual, but I guess we'll see. I mean, it looked pretty final the last time, too, so maybe Grogar can just do the same thing again.
Oh, do you want more juice?
Only if it's not too much trouble. And it's red.
Wow.
And it has one of those little umbrellas. And 2 cherries.
I think you're fine, Discord.
And maybe...
I mean, you might have been fine the whole time.
I see you've made yourselves at home.
Celestia, Luna, I know what you're gonna say. I should have called on you as soon as I knew how dangerous it was. A good leader knows when to ask for help, and I didn't. And because of me, the Tree of Harmony was destroyed. Equestria deserves some pony much better than me as its leader.
You're right.
Oh.
Wow.
About one thing.
Oh.
A good leader
About to
knows
say.
when to ask for help. But a great leader has the courage to admit when they've made a mistake, and the strength to make it right. Today, you've proven to me beyond any doubt that you will be a great leader.
Aw.
Me?
Luna and I have decided it may have been a bit unfair to thrust this upon you without giving you the time you need to prepare.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I really wasn't
So it's going to
ready.
be in the finale that it happens.
Not ready? So Twilight's not taking over?
Wow.
This was all for nothing? I pretended to be very hurt
Yeah,
and gave one of the most convincing speeches. Of course, you don't think some would-be king could actually hurt the Lord of Chaos, do you? Anyway, as I was saying, I pretended to be very hurt to convince you that you didn't need anything but yourself to be the incredible leader I know you can be. And now it's not happening?
It will, but when she's ready.
Yeah.
How can she not be ready? What a waste of a perfectly wonderful speech. Oh, honestly, I don't know why I even bothered.
So, he could have ended the whole Sombra thing whenever
Yeah, but you wouldn't have...
But he didn't.
Yeah.
Because he cares.
That's Discord for you.
He sure has a weird way of being supportive.
Super odd dude.
I heard that.
Nice. Good to see the stained glass Discord again.
Also, truth be told, Celestia and I had fun today, fighting side by side with Starswolf for our home. It's been years since we've gotten to do what you girls do. You all make it look so easy.
Well, we are kind of an awesome team. Every adventure is heart-pounding, but so rewarding. I'm up for anything, as long as it's with all of you.
Life certainly hasn't been dull since we met.
Nowhere else I'd rather be.
We are pretty incredible together, and we would do anything for Equestria. I guess I know, when the time comes, as long as we're together, we probably... we definitely got this.
Okay. Got this together. And back to Grogar.
Now I'll say something nice about centaurs. T-Rex, you say
Wow.
something nice about changelings. And Chrysalis, you say something nice about ponies.
Wow. I mean, that's the hardest one.
Just hope the three of you will be enough for my plans.
And what of King Sombra?
Did he succeed?
What do you think?
Ha! I'd say he gambled and lost. But at least he can serve as a warning to those who doubt continuing with my plans, unless any of you have doubts.
Not I.
Nope, I'm good.
Then we shall join forces and work together to bring Equestria to its knees.
Kind of surprised T-Rex willing to be a follower. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, I guess that's it for Sombra. Brought him back for not a whole lot. Oh, what a premiere that was! That was that was a lot. I mean, we start with the big drop that every Celestia and Luna are both going to retire and give power to Twilight, which is crazy. I don't know. I mean, that's going to be... Is that really how we're going to end the series? I mean, with how we ended this episode, it sure seems like it. Like, we're setting that up to be... the finale is probably when Twilight's going to be ready. And that'll be an interesting one. I mean, I guess it makes sense. That is, like, the next step in things. But I don't really know... I mean, what does the retiring entail for Celestia and Luna? What are they going to do? A lot of I like the meta references to the fact that they don't usually do much. Kind of an implication there that, at least on some level, that's intentional. They want Twilight and friends to solve things on their own, which, I mean, makes sense. that would be why they don't ever take more than a supporting role. But it doesn't explain things like in the first episode with Chrysalis, where Celestia loses in the direct contest of power. But I don't think that was planned. At least I hope not. But I buy that to a certain extent. I can accept that. That is a reason why Celestia and Luna often hold back and don't do as much. And if that is, I mean, that's kind of similar to what Discord did. He purposefully here, he decided to make everyone think that he was hurt, period, when he really wasn't. Just to give them that added encouragement to learn what, it's not really learning, because I mean, that's really basically how the whole thing started. That had strong parallels to episode 2, the second half of the series premiere, where we reformed the elements. Which we didn't do here. I would have accepted that if it did happen, if they did reform the elements. But I guess with the Tree of Harmony gone, that really, maybe the elements can't reform. But they still can tap into that power, which is interesting. The power is innate, and it goes beyond the elements. And I guess that's the new revelation here that Discord was able to kind of get them to realize. But I feel like we kind of knew that too, mostly because of Equestria Girls, which, that wasn't tied to the Tree of Harmony. That was a separate... we had one of the elements, but we were able to affect that same sort of blast and force just on the basis of their friendship. And, we only had that element for the first one, too, and they've done stuff like that in those movies and in that series without that. So it makes sense to me that they would be able to tap into that power, just the magic of friendship, and use that against Sombra. And wow, was it effective? Sombra, it was very interesting seeing him, like this very talkative, different personality than I really expected. A lot sassier, and just he had a bit of arrogance to him that was interesting. I don't know, I just expected him to be more just stark and serious, but no, he's an interesting personality that we went with. And it's good to see him with a personality, and he actually had a pretty good plan, I guess, because first episode, that confrontation, it really, really seemed rushed, like completely rushed, but now I kind of see the point. It was just to sort of lull them into a false security, and because it wasn't just the confrontation, it was the rise of Sombra and the Crystal Empire that just happened really suddenly too, and then he was immediately overthrown, but he had another thing in mind, which was to follow the main six back to the source of their power and destroy it, which he actually managed to do. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the Tree of Harmony could be destroyed that easily. That's, it seemed... And that's interesting, because the Tree of Harmony is tied to everything. Does the map work now? Is that something that would even function? And all that stuff we saw last season with the underneath the school, with all that weird tree stuff, I'm guessing that's not going to happen anymore either. So that's a pretty big change. But good to see Star Swirl again. It makes a lot of sense that he would feel it when the tree goes down, because he's the one who planted it. And, hopefully we'll see the other pillars as well at some point. Would make sense, too. I just love how we threw in so many different elements. And I haven't even talked about the villains, which is the most shocking thing. I mean, we got Chrysalis and, and Cozy Glow and Tyrek all teaming up with Grogar. I mean, that's basically all the ones that we could have, all the ones that have stayed evil, because Pony of Shadows can't really have him. Discord, nah, that's not going to happen. And, yeah, of course, Starlight is even more not going to happen. But, yeah, all the others, they have, come and joined up together. Including initially Sombra, who was revived from nothing. Which I wonder why the Storm King wasn't revived if we were doing that. Was it a different thing? Is it because the shadow aspect of him made it easier or something? I don't know. I'm gonna look at that again. Like, what are we? Okay, he draws a magic circle. I'm looking at the process by which... Okay, so just a magic circle and then a crystal grows out of it. And then Sombra forms. Okay, so he doesn't even have like a part of Sombra. He just has a spell by which he's able to summon him. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Sombra, he's pretty capable. I mean, he went down by the magic of friendship, but before that, he was able to do a lot. Lots of brain controlling and just crystal stuff and shadows and everything. It's good to see more of what he was able to do and what his abilities were, in addition to that additional personality we got. Yeah, pretty neat. Yeah, just overall, there's so much in this episode that was fun. Discord and even everything with like the mind-controlled Ponyville and Canterlot ponies was interesting. Just seeing all the cameos and everything that came back. It's just, we're really, I mean, what I want Season 9 to be is a celebration of the show, just as a whole. And so far, it's definitely looking like we're on that track. I mean, we've united all of our villains that are still villains, and we're making so many references to everything, and it just feels like this is going to be a proper send-off. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it continues, but this is a good way to start it off. If this is the beginning of the end, then I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it. This could be really good. Yeah. But I don't think I have that much more to say. I think I've kind of gone through most of the interesting things. Good episode. I mean, the pacing felt kind of weird, especially in the first half, but as a whole, I can appreciate what it did, and the second half was paced really well, I thought. So, yeah, maybe if it had a little bit more time to do with the deal with the initial Sombra stuff, the episode would have maybe felt better, but even as it is, I think this was an excellent premiere and really good setup for this season as a whole. Yeah, I'm really glad Pony's back. I'm excited to see where it goes. Season 9 could be pretty special. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.